Hello, 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 everybody. All right, thank you so much for joining us today for the Oklahoma Virtual College Fair. You may be wondering, your camera and microphone are off at this time, so you are muted and your video is off, so our panelists cannot see or hear you. However, you can still ask questions by clicking the Q&A button to type your questions to the presenters at any time. Also, you can sign up for more sessions on our website. And lastly, this recording will be available later on this week on the same website that you signed up for this session. So I'd like to turn it over to our first presenter, Wichita State.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jerome Bennett. I'm the Oklahoma Regional Admissions Representative for Wichita State University. We are a four-year public research institution located in Wichita, Kansas. We have just over 11,200 undergraduate students at our institution. Our admissions at the university are rolling and we are test optional. The admissions requirements for Wichita State are a 2.25 GPA or a 21 ACT or a 1080 SAT. So any one of those three can get you admitted to the university. At our university, we offer three types of scholarships. We have freshman merit scholarships, which do require a test score, and the requirements are a 3.25 unweighted GPA and at least a 22 ACT, and they range anywhere from $2,000 to $4,000 per year. We also have scholarship competitions as well. So if you have a 3.5 unweighted GPA or a 27 ACT or a 1280 SAT, or you rank in the top 10% of your class, then you'll be eligible for one of those scholarship competitions. And then lastly, we have departmental scholarships. Those don't require a test either. They're test optional, but they're divvied out based on which program that you're studying. So at our university, we have 8 degree granting colleges, as well as 70 undergraduate programs and 230 plus areas of study. So some of our popular or unsung majors, engineering and business are probably what we're most well known for at the university. Nursing and education are also very, very popular. Communication is one that's kind of unsung for us that kind of stands out, and they do a great job of educating the students and getting them into careers. Criminal justice is the second oldest criminal justice program in the country. We also have a forensic science program at our institution, a top 20 sport management program, and then a broad range of fine art programs at the university. So we have a music program, performing arts, we have digital and media arts, which is animation, game design, filmmaking, audio production, as well as art design and creative industries. So moving right along, we believe that at our university, we have several benefits that we can offer you. The first one is affordability. So as you can see on here, students from 19 different counties in Oklahoma can pay in-state tuition rates through our Shocker City partnership. So that means that you get to pay in-state tuition, which is about $8,434 per year for tuition and fees. This does make us the most affordable research university in Kansas as well as Oklahoma. Now, if you don't live in one of those counties, no need to worry. You still will receive a 33% discount on out-of-state tuition as part of our Shocker Select program. Applied learning is something that really stands out for us. I mean, we want every single student that comes to our university to have an internship, research opportunity, clinical rotation, or some kind of other real-world experience in their major before they graduate from Wichita State. So last year, our students earned over $5 million in wages with over 1,100 internship placements at more than 500 different companies. So really being in the largest city in the state of Kansas really helps with that because we have lots of business and industry in the city. So it really helps in terms of finding internship and job opportunities. Outcomes, so according to Kansas Regents data, WSU graduates have higher job placement rates and higher starting salaries for Kansas jobs than graduates from other public Kansas universities. And then diversity and opportunity. So we're the most diverse campus in the state of Kansas. At over 38% of our students, they come from a diverse background. And then over 44% of our students are first generation students. So if you're the first in your family to go to college, just know that we have a lot of students that are similar to you and a lot of resources, organizations, clubs, different things set up like that to help you succeed. So kind of coming back to the applied learning, I want to tell a few stories of some students who have done applied learning opportunities. So we have Maddie Smith. Her picture isn't on here. She's from Oklahoma City. In her freshman year, she got an internship with the National Institute for Aviation Research. She was really persistent through the process of applying, being admitted, looking for scholarships and things like that. She was really persistent and really reached out to our Career Development Center, and they were able to get her linked up and connected with the people from NIAR, and then she ended up getting a job as an incoming freshman to the institution. She's a junior right now, so she's been there for at least a year or two now working for NIAR. So it's really cool to know that even as freshmen, you have those opportunities. We've got down in the bottom right corner, we have Sierra Brown. She's an HR major, and this past summer, she completed a prestigious internship with Goldman Sachs, and they offered her a full-time position through that. So she's actually in her senior year right now. So whenever she graduates in May of 2021, she's going to step right into that job as a full-time employee of Goldman Sachs. That's another cool thing. We have Jacob Gutierrez. He's down there under the national championship sign down in the bottom middle. He worked as an intern with WSU Athletics, and then he also worked as an intern with the NCAA College Football Playoffs as a sport management major. And then the last person I want to touch on is Ashton Rottinghouse. She's a student who had an internship with Textron Aviation in Wichita, and that translated into a full-time job offer with that company whenever she graduated, and she's working in the corporate communications portion. So we've got our innovation campus here. So this part of our campus really blends together industry and community partnerships with our students. It really gives our students an opportunity to go further than just a traditional college campus. It's 120 acres of space on our main campus. And on there, we have different businesses who play some of their operations there. We have academic buildings. So we've got an engineering lab or an engineering building with 25 different labs. We're building a new business college there. We have housing. We have a YMCA, we have restaurants on the campus. We have a lot of different things on this campus that connect the institution and really give our students an opportunity to push forward with business and industry. As you can see, the different partners on the innovation campus on the right-hand side of the page. So right now we are hosting virtual visits every Tuesday and Thursday, as well as in-person visits every Monday through Friday. You can register at wichita.edu/visit. We would love to have you come up sometime and see our campus and check it out. We do all of those things listed on the screen there for whenever you do come up to campus. Here's my contact information. So snap a picture of this if you need to. There's my phone number, my email address. We've got our social media on the left side of the page, information from our admissions office in the middle. Feel free to reach out to me anytime. And the last thing I want to mention is that at our university, accessibility, affordability, and impactful education are key for us. And because of our focus on these, we believe that we can help you achieve your goals as a student. Our university is just advancing, innovative, and meeting the needs of our students. And we want you to know that you as a student will have the resources and support needed for success at Wichita State. I want to thank you all for having me this evening, and hopefully I will be in contact with you going forward.
Thank you so much, Wichita State. And up next, we have Southwestern.
Not for sure what happened to my... it's saying you're viewing the facilitator's screen. I'm hitting share screen, but there we go. All right, can you see me and hear me okay?
We can see you, but we can't see your presentation.
Okay. Don't know what's going on here. Okay, well, I'll just go ahead and talk. My name is Rodney Worsham. I'm from Southwestern College in Winfield, Kansas. And I'm assuming most of our viewers will be from Oklahoma. And so I want to let you know where Southwestern is located. We are the Southwestern in Kansas. We are just about 45 minutes north of Ponca City, Oklahoma, just right over the border of the Oklahoma line. So about an hour and a half from Stillwater. So for example, if you're looking at OSU, you may want to visit OSU on a Friday and then drive up and visit Southwestern College on a Saturday. We are not a big college like a KU or a K-State or an OU or OSU. We're not a two-year junior college where you get an associate's degree. We're a four-year college, but we're a smaller to medium-sized institution. Our teacher-student ratio is 12-to-1, and we have about 600 students at Southwestern College. As I said, I've been at Southwestern for 27 years, and not only am I an employee, but I'm also a parent of two current students. Our son, Caleb, is a sophomore at Southwestern majoring in computer science. And our daughter Olivia is a freshman playing golf and majoring in communications at Southwestern. So I have toured a lot of college campuses, both in Oklahoma and in Kansas. And I can tell you that Southwestern is a great institution. If you want to be a big fish in a small pond, SC would be for you. Again, small class sizes. One of my son's classes has 3 other students in a class. So social distancing is not a problem. We are open, we are safe. Our administration has gone above and beyond to make sure that everyone has been tested. We're wearing masks, we're social distancing, but we are having classes on ground in person, and we are having visits Monday through Friday, and we also have visits on Saturday. So I know Fort Hays, WSU, some other colleges in Kansas are presenting tonight as well. And so again, maybe you visit one of those larger state institutions on a weekday and then come and visit Southwestern on a Saturday. My niece graduated from Southwestern just a few years ago, and she is now at OU Law School. And she credits being accepted into one of the largest and most prestigious law schools in getting her undergraduate degree from Southwestern. So again, we're Southwestern in Winfield, Kansas, not in Weatherford, Oklahoma. We have no in-state or out-of-state tuition. Everyone is charged a flat fee. And so don't feel like, oh, I can't afford to go out of state. You can receive an academic scholarship, an activity scholarship, and a church matching scholarship for any denomination that would award you an activity scholarship. I would encourage you with all the colleges that you are looking at to visit and apply. We are waiving application fees for the month of October. So if you go to beabuilder.com, we will waive your application fee. If you go to our Facebook page of Southwestern College High School Class of 2021, there's all kinds of links about housing and enrollment and scholarships, great information. You can watch videos, see a tour of the campus. So that's a great resource. But we encourage you to visit. We encourage you to visit between now and Thanksgiving break while our students are here on campus. They'll be leaving at Thanksgiving for the term will be ending. And so we want you to be on campus so that you can meet with students, meet with faculty, talk to professors, tour the campus, and just see what life is like at a smaller 4-year institution. The other reason we want you to visit and apply before December 1 is because we have a full tuition scholarship application coming out. 4 students will win a full tuition scholarship for all 4 years. It's not based on ACT, it's not based on GPA, it's not based on athletic ability, it's not based on what state you're from or what your FAFSA financial aid information. It's simply based on an interview and an essay. And so if you have not been to campus, you may struggle with the interview portion of the full tuition scholarship. Even if you don't win the full tuition scholarship, you would receive an additional $1,000 just for competing for the full tuition scholarship. So we encourage all students to apply the month of October and have your application fee waived. We simply need your high school transcript. We can use your ACT or SAT scores for scholarship purposes, but just for admission right now, we're basing your admission simply on an application and then your high school transcript. We can even accept a student copy transcript. So if you have access to that, you can email us, send through parchment, or mail us a copy of your high school transcript along with your application, and we can get you accepted. So again, I encourage you to visit and apply before December 1. A couple of things I want to close with that kind of make us unique. We're the only college in the Kansas-Oklahoma region that offers marine biology as an undergraduate degree. So you would spend your first 3.5 years on our campus, and then your final semester at Oregon State, and then you would graduate with a Bachelor's of Science in Marine Biology. We also issue Dell Laptop Surface Pros to all of our students. So don't have your family buy you a laptop at graduation. You would receive a brand new Surface Pro laptop at SC when you start. And then our dorms, our residence halls really set us apart, very safe, Very clean, lots of space, lots of privacy, no community bathrooms. Ladies, for you, it would be you and your roommate, and you have your own bathroom. And then guys, for you, it would be you and your roommate, and then you would have a bathroom and then 2 suite mates. So it's a great living facility, residence halls, wireless campus, safe campus, and again, only about 45 minutes from the Oklahoma border. So if you're looking to leave the state, but want a small, friendly, safe campus, I would encourage you to apply and visit Southwestern College before December 1. Thank you.
Right, thank you so much. Up next, we have Oklahoma Panhandle, and they will grab the screen whenever they are ready to do so.
Hello, everybody. I am Afton Schlochtemeyer, and I am a student ambassador here at Oklahoma Panhandle State University. I want to start with the video here of our campus. So now that you've seen that, I'd like to tell you a little bit more about us. So we have about 1,500 students starting up there in the top left-hand corner, which gives us a 14-to-1 student to faculty ratio, which makes our average class size about 16 students. Our number of students allows students a lot more one-on-one time with professors and allows for more hands-on learning that you wouldn't rather get at a larger university. OPSU has served students in over 25 countries in all 50 states, meaning from here you truly can go anywhere. We are the fastest growing university in our region and the first and only Hispanic serving institution in Oklahoma, and that means that about 25% of our student body is Hispanic. If you're worried about the cost of attending OPSU, we do have other options such as $4.5 million in scholarships annually, and we do care about your future in education, and we are here to help. OPSU does offer 3 colleges. As you can see here, we have the College of Science and Nursing, the College of Business and Technology, and the College of Arts and Education. We offer many additional facilities such as the farm, greenhouse, meat lab, which is one of 2 student-run in Oklahoma, which offers a lot of on-campus jobs and opportunities. The College of Ag Science and Nursing has had a lot of positive changes, especially with our new EMT and firefighter program. As an internship has been created with the Guyman Fire Department for 3 years. If you intern with them, you will complete all your certifications to become a firefighter and have an associate degree in the Fire Protection Service Technology. The College of Business and Technology offers 5 different business degrees with various options for each degree. The PBL and AITP clubs are both part of the College of Business that have brought continued success to Panhandle State. Going to nationals multiple times and hosting prestigious events here on campus, it involves many different opportunities. And we now also have 100% online bachelor's available in business administration. The College of Arts and Education also offer many different opportunities for their students in their future with the new Panhandle Promise, which is the gap funding scholarship that removes a financial barrier with the commitment to teach Panhandle and for 2 years after getting your teaching degree. So if you look here at our tuition and fees, this goes a little bit more in depth. And if you look in the corner with the big red circle, you can see what an average semester here at Panhandle costs for tuition and fees. We are one of the most affordable universities in Oklahoma. And assuming you're not an Oklahoma State resident, you might be worried about out-of-state tuition, but we do not charge that at all. Almost 90% of our students receive some type of financial aid. And there are many other scholarships available, as well as from our academic scholarships to athletic to our foundation scholarships. There are over 250 scholarships available through our foundation, and applying is simple. It's a checklist, and you just mark the ones that you apply for, and the school will distribute your application for you. The OPSU application automatically applies you for the academic scholarships that we do offer that are available. For our housing, as you can see here are some pictures. And all our on-campus housing options include access to free high-speed internet and laundry facilities. Freshmen are required to live on campus, and we offer 2 traditional dormitories that are fully furnished. Holter Hall is our co-ed dorm, and by wing, its Field Hall is our all-male residence. The Aggie apartments are suites consisting of 4 private rooms, a living area, 2 toilets, 1 bathtub and shower, 1 standing shower, and 4 vanity sinks. The Aggie annexes are designed for upperclassmen and non-traditional students. They include 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, a full kitchen, and then if you are living on campus, there's a 10-plan meal requirement. And then for more information or pictures or how to apply for housing, visit us at housing.opsu.edu. And then as you can see, here's a list of all our athletics that we offer here at OPSU. We compete in 16 intercollegiate sports as members of IHSA, NIRA, and NAIA Sooner Athletic Conference. Many scholarship opportunities are provided through each sport. And you can see here what sports we compete in, so go ahead and screenshot that if you'd like. And if you're interested in connecting with a specific coach, just let me know and I'll get you their contact information. Our anchor, we've had a lot of renovations here on campus recently as we're redoing our gym floor. Our football stadium was recently remodeled with a new turf field and a new scoreboard. We are in the process of remodeling and building a new soccer complex in Guyman, and as well as with building new stalls for our rodeo team as they are 7-time national champions and they host events at the rodeo grounds and in Guyman. And last year, our shooting sports complex opened, hosting our shooting sports team, which has done very well in its first competitive season. Moving on to our student life department, we here in our organizations play a huge role, on the OPSU campus. Events are held throughout the year and are free for all students. The clubs and organizations on campus allow students to stay active and meet others who have similar interests. We have several facilities available, including an outdoor walking trail, outdoor basketball and tennis courts, and the Noble Center housing the basketball and volleyball courts, indoor walking and running trail, a swimming pool, fitness equipment, and a lounge. Due to COVID, there have been some changes, but student life is still very active here on campus, giving you lots of different opportunities. So how to become an Aggie? So here's how. I do highly recommend, just to go ahead and encourage you to apply. The first 200 freshmen applicants get a free class of 2025 shirt. And if you have any questions about the application process or anything else, just reach out to our admissions staff. And here is, go ahead and screenshot this for any additional contact information.
Thank you so much. Up next, we have Fort Hays with their presentation.
Hi everyone, my name is Claudia Castro and I'm an admissions counselor here at Fort Hays State University, and I work with students from Southwest Kansas and Oklahoma territories. So to show you guys on a map where Fort Hays State is located, we're actually right on I-70 and we're about 90 miles west of Salina, Kansas. So Fort Hays, the beauty of it, we're not too big, not too small. We are the perfect size. So total enrollment, we have about close to 16,000 students. However, we split that category up into 3 separate ones. So we have about 4,500 students on campus. That means that your class sizes are about 20 to 25 students. So you're able to have pretty comparable classes to what you guys would have now in high school. And then we have close to 7,000 students for our FHSU online program. And finally, close to 4,500 students as well with our international partnerships. So here at Fort Hays State, with our majors and minors, we are actually split up into 5 colleges. Now, each of those 5 colleges break down into different departments, and those departments will start breaking themselves into majors and minors. Down below our Victory Tiger is a link. Go ahead and copy and paste that onto your computer, and that's going to show you a complete detailed list of what we have to offer for you at Fort Hays State University. Now, how much does it cost to attend Fort Hays State? Now, here we have a program called Contiguous State Tuition. This is going to be for our students who live in bordering states that border Kansas. With that being said, with your tuition and fees for the entire year, it's going to be $7,523.10. Now, this is for a student who is taking 30 credit hours per year or 15 credit hours per semester. Now, to be considered a full-time student, you do have to be taking 24 credit hours per year or 12 per semester. So if you do choose to take that 12 credit hours, then your tuition and fees will be less than the amount listed. After that, we have our room and board. Now, this is going to include your residential hall, so where you're going to live, and of course your meal plan, such as where you're going to eat. We do have a cafeteria located on campus, and we do also have our union, which has a lot of different meal options, but the most popular one is probably our Starbucks. With that, that's going to come to $8,374 per year. Then we have our books and supplies. So this is going to be $606 for the year. So total cost per year here at Fort Hays State University is $16,503 with 10 cents. Now keep in mind, this is before some of the scholarships that we offer you guys, as well as, before your financial aid comes in. Now with that, I do want to start talking about some of the scholarship options we have. So go ahead and pull out your phones and scan that QR code. With that QR code, that's going to lead you to our scholarship estimator, and you can go ahead and punch in your GPA and your ACT or SAT score, and that's going to show you the potential of some of the automatic freshman scholarships that you can qualify for. So if you meet that criteria, then you have the option of being awarded either of those 4 scholarships listed down below. If you do have any questions, please call us and we can answer those. We also have a couple more different scholarships. We have our Access to Academic Opportunity Grant, or AAOG for short. Now this one varies between $2,000 to $4,000, and it is actually on if you meet an eligible criteria. We do also have our FHSU General Scholarship Application. So this is only available to students who have been admitted to Fort Hays State University. Once you are admitted, you're going to log on to that form. It's a one-time form, and the system is automatically going to pull in the scholarships that you qualify for. The priority deadline for this is November 15th, and the final deadline is February 15th. So now I do want to transition and start showing you guys some pictures of our 6 residential halls that we do have here on campus. The 2 freshman ones are going to be McMidas Hall and Victory Village. Victory Village was actually built back in 2017. You do have the opportunity to be a part of a learning community in Victory Village. Now, what a learning community is it actually places you with students who have the same major as you, interest or hobby, to help make your experience at Fort Hays State a lot more memorable. And you're going to have a lot of those students within your own classes. So they're going to be there to help you out with homework or studying for tests. With McMidas, if a learning community isn't quite your style, McMidas Hall is also a very great option, and our rooms were actually just remodeled in there last year. Now, this is probably my favorite picture on this presentation. This is going to show you the Tiger Pride that we have here on campus. We are part of the NCAA Division II, and we compete in the MIAA conference. We also have a variety of different perks for students. So as a student, you get in for free to all of our sporting events here on campus, and we currently have 8 men's and 8 women's collegiate teams here. Besides that, we do have a variety of clubs and organizations for you to be a part of. We have intramurals as well. So we currently have about 300 different options for you with intramurals. So we have anywhere from mud volleyball, basketball, football, things like that. Then we also have what's shown on the screen is our FHSU esports. We are able to compete at the varsity level, and you have the opportunity to receive scholarships through esports. Now, I encourage you to come and check us out on campus. We are open, so schedule a visit. You're going to meet with an admissions counselor in person, meet with an academic advisor, and also get a tour of campus. Our pictures do not do us justice, guys. We're beautiful. If you're not able to do that, schedule a virtual visit, and you'll still get the same types of perks. You'll get to meet with an admissions counselor, an academic advisor over Zoom, and we do have a virtual tour of our campus available. And then really quick, this is a Tiger checklist. Keep in mind to follow us on social media as well, and I'd love to see you guys here soon. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And lastly, we have University of North Texas.
Hi, good evening, everyone. As she said, I'm with the University of North Texas. My name is Michael Klink. I am an admissions counselor with the University of North Texas. I'm the admissions counselor for Oklahoma, and so I'm here to talk to you all a little bit about UNT. So UNT is a 4-year public university in the state of Texas. We're located in Denton, Texas, which is about 30 to 45 minutes north of Dallas and of Fort Worth. So if you hit 35 and go straight south, you'll run right into us. We're right off of 35. Here's just some little bit of facts about UNT. We We were established in 1890, so we've been around for quite a while. And we have over 40,000 students on our campus now, so fairly large university. We are also a Tier 1 research institution, one of only about 115 of those in the nation. So just to talk about DFW, if you're not familiar with the Metroplex, when we talk about DFW, we're talking about Dallas, Fort Worth, and also Denton, and the surrounding areas, so Frisco, Plano, these types of cities. So what's important for y'all? Well, not only do we have a lot of fantastic museums, we have our sports teams, we have our state fair, everything that takes place in the DFW Metroplex. So there's always something going on here, but we were also labeled as the best job market in the country by the US Bureau of Labor and Statistics. So really a great place for you to come, get your education, but also get an internship and then get a job whenever you finish your degree. So UNT has over 105 undergraduate programs and over 200 programs total. Those span across these 14 colleges listed here. So you can see that we have a wide variety of programs to choose from. So that's going to range from education to engineering, visual arts and design, music, business, journalism. So there's a lot to choose from. I really do believe that there is a program for everyone on our campus, and where you're going to get fantastic experience in whatever major that you choose. There it goes. Outside of academics, we have over 400 student organizations on our campus. So again, something to get involved in whenever you're here and not just go to class. So you can join the Pride Alliance, the Multicultural Center. You can join the Real Estate Club. You can play esports. So we have, again, something for everyone on our campus, and it's very easy to start a student organization if you find that for whatever reason, out of the 400 that we already have, there's not one that fits your interests. UNT is also a Division I school, so we compete in Conference USA in 16 Division I teams. So we've got football, basketball, women's soccer, swimming, just to name a couple of those. And in the past couple of years, past 4 to 5 years, our teams have been doing very well. So we're very proud of our of our athletics at UNT. And students do get into games for free. So all you need to do is bring your student ID and boom, you're in. And you can watch at our lovely football stadium. So talking just a little bit about cost, for our Oklahoma residents, we do not charge out-of-state tuition. We do charge a little bit of a premium on the tuition rate. However, you can see if you compare it to traditional out-of-state costs, you're going to be saving about $5,500 a semester. So it's huge savings whenever we talk about the out-of-state fees versus the Oklahoma rates. So typically, if we're talking about tuition rates, you're probably looking at about $7,000 a semester. Now, the good thing about that is if you get a competitive scholarship of over $1,000, then we'll actually waive those Oklahoma fees for you. So now you're being charged the true in-state tuition rate, plus you have that scholarship on top of it. So really, really fantastic opportunity to go out of state, not go too far away, and get a fantastic education with a little bit of savings there. So here you can see our admission requirements for UNT. So we look at a combination of your class rank, your test scores, and your unweighted GPA. So we are also test optional for fall 2021. So if you don't have a test score, no problem. We'll just be looking at, again, that class rank, that unweighted GPA. Those are going to be the most important things. When it comes to applying, our priority date is March 1st. However, I definitely recommend to apply the sooner the better so that we can get started on your financial aid, your scholarships, getting you in the system so that you're all good to go and it's less stressful when the spring semester comes around. So here are just some events listed. So we normally have our fall preview event on campus, and we get to come see our beautiful campus here in Denton. However, we cannot do that this year, so we're hosting some virtual preview events. The next one will be October 24th, and we'll have our last one on November 14th. And there will be presentations from admissions, financial aid, housing, student organizations, academic departments. So if you're interested in that, if you're interested in UNT, make sure to register online at untpreview.unt.edu. And hopefully we'll see you there and you can get some more information about UNT. And again, my name is Michael Klink and I am your admissions counselor. So please, if you have any questions about UNT, feel free to reach out to me. You can see my email address and phone number on the screen now. So feel free to take a screenshot, snap a picture really quick, shoot me any questions that you have, and I would be happy to help. And that's all I've got for y'all today. So hopefully we will be seeing you at UNT next fall.
Thank you so much. At this time, we do still have a couple minutes for our session. So I would like to go around and ask our panelists one simple question and give them each about a minute to provide an answer. So my question to all the panelists this evening would be, what is your favorite event or tradition at your institution? And let's go in the order of presenters. So Wichita State, can you please start us off?
Yes, I'm going to take a little turn on this. It's not necessarily a tradition, but it's a pretty cool thing that we have on campus. So we have the original Pizza Hut building on our campus as a museum. So if you didn't know, Wichita is actually the original location for Pizza Hut. And on our campus, we have the original Pizza Hut building because the founder of Pizza Hut is a Wichita State graduate. So that's kind of a really cool thing that we have. So if you ever do come to campus, stop by and check it out. It's not a very big building, but there's a lot of history. There's a lot of commercials that they have on videos in there, different posters and things like that. So that's a pretty cool thing that we have. And I think because of that, maybe not because of that, we have a lot of great restaurant options on our campus. So we have a Pizza Hut that you can actually eat at, not in that building, a Chick-fil-A, a Freddy's, a Panda Express, a Fuzzy's Taco. We've got a lot of great food options on our campus as well that we have, but the Pizza Hut is the thing that's kind of cool.
Thank you so much. That is a really great fun fact to highlight. Up next, Southwestern College.
Okay, trying again. So you can see right there, there's the mound. We're the Southwestern College mound builders. And when I came to the college over 20 years ago, I'm like, beautiful campus, awesome facilities, friendly faculty, the residence halls are amazing. But what is this big pile of rocks? And for over 100 years, we have an organization, we get together, the football team, basketball team, music, theater, campus ministry, every organization on campus gets together and they have what's called Building of the Mound. And they go out into the community, they find a rock, and that organization paints the rock, and that pit is over 50 feet deep, and they take their rock and they throw it into the mound. And what that symbolizes is, on your own, you can't really do a whole lot. But when we all work together, we can build and accomplish something awesome. And so a couple years ago, US News and World Report did the 100 most unusual mascots in the nation, and Southwestern was ranked number 32 in the nation. So you'll never go on to another campus and see this large pile of rocks. So that's how we got the name Southwestern College Mound Builders. On a personal level, we are affiliated with United Methodist Church, but we have students of all different denominations, and we have chapel, and we're having that outside. Several hundred students attend, and that's every Wednesday at 11 o'clock. It's student-led. The students do the worship. They have the speakers, and it's just a great time in the middle of the week just to take a break and everyone get together and just reflect and pray and just support one another. So if you're interested in any kind of FCA or discipleship or anything like that, visiting on a Wednesday at 11 o'clock would be a great opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that. Up next, we do have Oklahoma Panhandle.
Hello, yes. So one of my favorite events here on campus is our fall homecoming. So it's so great to see all the students, the community, everybody just come together. We have a week long full of all activities. Every night we try to provide food for our students and just do fun little activities to get everybody involved. And then obviously our football game ending on Saturday. So that's always been a really fun thing that we have been able to do. And I'm actually very excited because we do get to continue, even though with the COVID situation, we are going to be able to have our fall homecoming. And also a tradition that we've always done is we have this very old dorm room or dorm building that we have transformed into a haunted house, and so we call it the Dorm of Doom. And so every Halloween we have clubs and our sports teams come in and run it for us. And so it's a great way, it's an on-campus activity that we give our students an opportunity to come through for the Halloween season. So it's super fun for everybody.
Right on theme with the month. Thank you so much.
Thank
Up
you.
next, we have Fort Hays.
You're good. Okay. So we have a kind of a program called Tiger Gold on Friday. We started this a few years ago, and we have it every Friday. So it's an incentive to, get students in the Tiger spirit, as well as our community members. So every Friday, if you're wearing your Tiger gear, you'll get different discounts, not only on campus, but also in different restaurants, boutiques located in our beautiful Hays America. So just another great way to get everybody involved in our Tiger Pride that we have. So if you schedule a visit, a Friday is the best way to do it.
Thank you so much for that information. And lastly, we have Northern Texas.
Hey guys, so my favorite traditions, probably the first one is we have a giant clock tower in the middle of campus that kind of towers over everything. And so whenever we win a football game or a basketball game, it actually lights up green, which is a really cool tradition. And the other one is one of our homecoming traditions where we have a giant bonfire and everyone gets together. The president of the university comes out and makes a speech. And we have actually transfer students, if they come in and they bring an old shirt from one of their from their previous institution, we'll actually throw that in the bonfire. So I always thought that was kind of fun. But yeah, those are definitely my two favorites.
Thank you so much. So that really wraps up our session this evening. So I want to thank all the panelists for sharing their presentations and fun and unique events and clubs on their campus. For students, as you're closing out of this session, you will be presented a 4-question survey. Your feedback allows us to improve our programming. And also there are more sessions available on our website. And lastly, this recording will be made available on our website later this week. Thank you for joining us and have a great evening, everybody.